Hi guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope you all had a good Christmas and New Year. Before we get into it, I've been thinking about creating an FC course from beginner to advanced. Is that something you guys would be interested in? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so today I'll be showing you how creative runs and player locks will drastically improve you as a player. First, we will start with creative runs. They are super simple and easy to do. What is a creative run? I'm sure most of you are aware that you can trigger runs with your teammates by pressing L1. Well, what creative runs do is enable you to trigger the run of the player you want, and also the direction or area you want them to run into. So, starting off with this clip, as you see, I can make a 1-2 pass between my strikers. The problem is, if you look closely, Richarlison is making a straight run towards goal. If he takes a heavy touch, there's a good chance the opponent will step in and take the ball. But by triggering the run with L1 and immediately flicking to right stick in the direction I want him to run, I can force him to run into the space, making it much more difficult for my opponent to read or intercept. In this next clip, I'll show you one of the best places to use the creative run. You've probably heard me talking about the half spaces in previous videos. Basically, it's the space between the fullback and the center back. As we hold possession until the left mid assumes his position as an inside forward, we use the creative run to drive into the half space and score an easy goal. The reason this is so powerful is because if you look at the position we are in here, there's no way my opponent thinks I can be through on goal with one pass. In general, using creative runs allows you to make more fluid patterns of play while disorienting your opponent and gives you more control over the movement of your players, making the game much more enjoyable to play. Now we move on to player locks. So a player lock is when you press in the left and right sticks simultaneously to activate the player lock. Then you flick the right stick in the direction of the player you want to manually control. This allows you to move the player anywhere you want. Now, as I have the ball with Cole Palmer here, you can see who my opponent thinks I'm going to pass to. So what I do is activate player lock with my striker while triggering a creative run here and watch my opponent's center backs part like the Red Sea, giving us an easy goal. A quick tip here is not to activate player lock and send your center mids or CDMs running up the pitch for obvious reasons. What you should be doing is using it to force your attacking players into favorable positions. Now, I want to show you one of the best places to use the player lock. As you can see, this area of the pitch is where you will find yourself a lot during a game. My opponent's defensive structure is pretty solid here, but all we have to do is activate player lock and move the striker into space. Granted, a little heel to heel, and the situation would have probably worked, but I was more focused on getting the clip than actually scoring a goal. By the way, if you're looking for coaching lessons, the Patreon link is in the description, or you can contact me directly by email. I offer everything from squad overviews to gameplay and market coaching, so if that's something you're interested in, get in touch. That's all for this one. Hopefully it helps you out, and if there's anything specific you would like to see, please leave it in the comments. Thanks for watching.